Hello, my name is Donnie DeVoren, and I'm the head of brand partnerships and sales at Brave. Brave is on a mission to fix the internet and digital advertising. Today, the internet has become slow and sluggish to use due to the many ad trackers, pixels, cookies that track everything that we do and do not protect our privacy. Moreover, consumers are not getting rewarded for the attention they spend with brands. Brave is on a mission to fix all that by launching a web browser that protects your privacy, runs extremely fast when you load web pages, and does reward consumers when they engage with ads. To go in a little bit more detail, Brave is 3 to 6 times faster than Chrome because we remove a lot of the ad trackers that follow you around the web. Just to give you an example of how it works, let's just say you're on Car and Driver. You can see here, it's a very clean experience. If consumers opt into advertising, it comes in as a push notification on the upper right. If you're using a Mac, you can see the Toyota ad right here. A user clicks on that, and it opens up a brand new tab where brands can do whatever they would like. Go to the home page, or in this example, create an experience where they're getting rewarded with our basic attention token, which is our reward mechanism for going deeper and deeper down into the funnel. Users have complete control when they use the browser. They can control how many ads that they want to see an hour, from 1 ads up to 5 ads, and up to 20 ads in a given day in order not to game the system. Once users collect these basic attention tokens that are like frequent flyer miles, they can do a number of things. In this example, a consumer is tipping a YouTube creator by clicking on the little triangle and sending a tip to Phil DeFranco, who has over 6 million followers on YouTube. You can send 1 bat, 5 bat, or 10 bat. This is not the only option. In 2020, we'll be launching the ability to pay for articles. I don't want to pay $100 a year for Business Insider. I just want to read this one article and pay 2 basic attention tokens. Or what about buying a pair of shoes on Nike, and I want to use half basic attention tokens that I've used collecting, seeing ads, or and then the rest on my credit card. That'll all be possible. So our first unit is that push notification. Our second unit is a brand immersive experience, almost like a homepage takeover, where brands can own the browser, sponsor the browser. When a consumer clicks new tab or downloads for the first time, they will see a sponsored image from a brand. In this example, you see MasterCard. We're growing fast. Over the summer, we had 5 million users. Now we have 12 million monthly active users and 3.5 daily active users. And they're split 50-50 between mobile and desktop, as we are offered on iOS, on iPhones, on Android devices, on Windows computers, Mac computers, across all devices. So everything I've shared so far is the consumer experience. Now let's talk a little bit about how this works for brands. This is the first global advertising built on privacy. And what does that really mean? It means that today with programmatic advertising, users are broadcasting out their wants and desires when they're doing their searches, when they're browsing, etc. And with Brave, all of those browsing and e-commerce purchase and navigation are kept on the device. So the question becomes, how do we do targeted advertising if all of this data is kept on users' device and we're protecting their privacy? Well, this is the ingenious part. Every hour, we download a catalog of all the ads from the cloud, and they're downloaded to the device, and then the matching gets done on the device level. So someone gets very personalized ads, but it still protects their privacy, and that's why we call it the first global advertising built on privacy. We have a dashboard where you can see results, click-through rates, view rates, and soon enough, on March 17th, we'll adding conversion tracking. So you can see low CPAs and high ROAS. 100% of the ad spend is sent to active, interested users that have opted into our advertising, and we're seeing really good results. As you may know, Display ads see 0.1 to 0.2% click-through rates. If you include SEM, the industry average is about 1%. We are seeing 12% click-through rates. Not that CTR is the metric of all metrics, but it's a great proxy for our performance. And those clicks are resulting in 17% of those are resulting in 10-second landing page visits or more. We've been running with a lot of different brands. Here's an example with Intel. What Intel wanted to do is run a push notification, and then it would open up Twitter, and somebody could then tweet out about gamer days and win prizes. This resulted in 13% click-through rates and over 1,000 plus retweets. I mentioned our sponsored images. Here are just a number of examples so you can see what this looks like for Nike. Brave is founded by Brendan Eich. Brendan Eich in 1995 wrote JavaScript in only 10 days. He then went on to co-found Mozilla and Firefox, and 5 years ago had the foresight to start Brave and know that privacy was going to be a big concern. We've been running with a lot of brands. I mentioned Intel. We also have Pizza Hut, Vice, Home Chef. We've run over 700 campaigns to date. And these are just more additional examples of how we can do a new tab sponsorship for many leading brands. Lastly, in 2020, we will be launching a new unit called our Publisher Ad Unit. This is an IAB standard unit, but the difference is consumers' data is kept private. That same matching of the advertising catalog and a user's browsing and desires get then on the device. This is a brand new and a new way to think about digital advertising. And the last thing I'll share is the revenue breakdown, which is important. When we're running our user ads, 70% of all advertising dollars go back into the consumer's hands. 30% is for Brave. That last unit that I showed you, our Publisher Ad Unit, publishers get rewarded. 70% of all dollars go to publishers, which is a lot better than the 35% that they're getting programmatically today. Users still are part of the equation with 15% and Brave at 15%. Thank you very much. We hope you would run a test or a pilot with us and have a great day.